And check. What's poppin'? It's your boy Cross-Eyed here, Vice City Mafia. We are answering 10 questions you guys submitted online so you guys could get to know me better, right? Because who am I? Let's get into it. All right, first question. What gives you the right to Hold on, this guy, he came with the heat. What gives you the right to preach about being a man? You look 19 years old, right? First off, thank you. But I am not 19 years old. I am young. I'm 26 years old. And what gives me the right is that, like, who's gonna stop me? Like, does age really signify whether someone knows how to be a man or not? I don't think so. Next question. What's the story behind your name, Cross-Eyed? Is that some deep personal thing or just you trolling us? Okay, so I really don't get this question as much as I thought I would have. Then again, I am not famous. My name is Cross-Eyed, right? Because when I was bullied in middle school, that's what people used to call me because I have astigmatism in my eye, right? So people used to call me Cross-Eyed. So me using that name to answer it in short is just me turning a negative into a positive, and it's kind of grown on me. So to answer your question, it's not me trolling. It's more of a whole personal thing. Maybe one day I'll do a whole rant explaining how I got to the point of that becoming my internet persona. You're always ranting about discipline and hustling. What do you actually do for work, or are you just a failed podcaster? Well, no, I'm a failed podcaster, and I manage strip clubs in Miami. Clubs, plural. So that is my hustle. And to get to that position, I had to be disciplined and work hard. So that's what I do for work. Oh, this one's a good one. How can you be a Christian and work in the business you are in? You're a hypocrite. Well, you know, I have struggled. I have asked myself that same question, and I won't lie to you. Now, I feel like I was dealt the cards that I was dealt. You know what I mean? And sadly, the business I am in, that is how I provide. So I can't just up and leave. It's how I pay my rent. And maybe God wants me there for a reason. Maybe God put me in this business because it's a part of his greater plan. I don't know. I don't really think it makes me a hypocrite, though. Why'd you pick Vice City Mafia for your channel name? Is it just a GTA thing or you got ties? It's more of a Grand Theft Auto thing. And that because that's my favorite Grand Theft Auto game from when I was a kid. And I work in the club scene in Miami, so it kind of ties into almost the theme of that game. And that being my favorite game, being the location where I live at, it resonating with my lifestyle is how I kind of came across that name. Have you ever caught heat for something you said? No. No one's, well, you know, one, I think I'm not at the point of fame or popularity for people to truly care what I say. But even if I was, I don't think no one would ever press me or come up to me reprimanding me on what I said, because people usually love you in public and hate you in private. You know what I'm saying? What's one piece of advice from your Vice City Mafia vids you swear by, and why should we trust it'll work for us? Consistency is key. It's a no-brainer. If you're consistent in something, you're going to get better at it. You know what I mean? Like, and if you're consistent, you can never lose. You can never fail at something you do every day. If you go to the gym 365 days out of the year, you're going to lose weight. You know what I'm saying? Regardless whether you go to the gym properly, what time, what you eat, blah, blah, blah. You know, consistency is key to success in anything you want to do, because consistency makes you better at something. And if you're consistent, you never miss a lucky day. Next question. How's bullying ever okay? What's your logic behind that? Bullying, I feel like, builds character. You know what I'm saying? And it builds resilience, because you learn to stop caring what people say. If nobody ever says something mean to you, you don't know how you're going to react when somebody does. So when people are being bullied, they build resilience, and you learn to deal with problems and it teaches you critical thinking on how to solve or get yourself out of a situation. And it also toughens you up. There is cases where bullying can go too far, but in the main scheme of things, I feel like bullying is beneficial. Why do you act like a misogynist? You really hate women or just trolling? I do not hate women, dude. I don't know where this is. I think it's just connected to my place of work and being that I don't like feminism, that people just put those two things together and call me a misogynist. But I just feel I only talk about feminism in a negative way because I feel like it doesn't promote women being feminine. It promotes women replacing men. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like women are great in their own ways. And I don't think men and women are equal. Just like there's things men can do that women can't do, there's things women can do that men can't do. All right, final one. What made you start a YouTube channel? That's a good one. Because I want to be famous. I want to blow up and act like I'm. We out. VCN, baby. Bow.